What's going on, everybody on YouTube land, and welcome back to a new episode of GBA. In this video, we are opening up the October Video Games Monthly box. For those of you who watch several of my videos, you know this is my favorite day of every single month. So what exactly is Video Games Monthly? This is a subscription service that will deliver retro video games to you once a month. So basically, you can pick games ranging from the Atari age of gaming all the way up to, stuff like Xbox 360, PS3, Nintendo Wii U, Nintendo 3DS, basically stuff like that. So there's a wide range of systems that you can receive games for. I personally get games for the Game Boy, the Super Nintendo, the Nintendo 64, and the GameCube. So those are basically the systems that I can get games for. So they have an online database where you can enter into the games that you already own so you don't receive duplicates, which you definitely want to do because if you don't keep up with that, you will get duplicates. So the price point of this box, it ranges because this is a tier system. You can get 3 games a month, 4 games a month, 5 games a month, or even 10 games a month. I get the 10 game box. This is roughly like $79.99 if I remember correctly. And I think the lowest price point is like $34.99 for the 3 game box. So there is basically a price point in there for everybody. At least that's my opinion. This box is great for people who don't have retro game stores around their house. I don't have any retro game stores within like a 4-hour drive of my house. So there really isn't any way to hunt for video games. So this is a really, really good way to fill out your library for the systems that you're getting games for. So yeah, that's a little bit of a backstory on Video Games Monthly and why I enjoy it a lot. So I guess without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and let's cut the tape and let's see what we got in the October Video Games Monthly box. I don't know where my box cutter is, so today I got to use scissors, but it'll do the same basic thing. So once you cut it open, you pull your box out. You're always going to have your boy Floyd right there on the top of the box with VideoGamesMonthly.com, which is where you can go sign up for the service. On the flap, it says "Play the past into the future," which is their slogan. And one of the things I always look for is, do we got a bulge in our box? And this month, we definitely got a good bulge going on. Not a perfect indication of a good box, but it's always a good start. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's pop this open. Let's see what we got. I'll try to show you guys the games first like usual. We'll look at the cards first if they're up top here. Oh, wow. So first up, it looks like this is a different type of card. We have a 2-up. But like I said, this doesn't look like the typical 1-up, 2-up card. So maybe they're doing something different. But either way, I'll take 2 games. So that means I should have 12 games in this box. So definitely awesome. Thank you, VGM, for that. Alright, so next up, we have... I don't really know. This is a different kind of card. But basically, it's the same principle. It's like the business card that tells you that you can win 3 free games if you share your box on social media. And it looks like on the other side of the card, it's telling you to, update your library. And it's also like a thank you note. You guys can pause that if you want to read it. Alright, so next up we have... sorry for all the sports, but you have an awesome growing collection. Thank you for your support, VGM team. So basically this is a... it looks like a personalized note that they wrote to me. And I mentioned this a lot in my videos. And this is in no way a knock for Video Games Monthly at all because I choose to get the service. But I have a lot of video games. And for the systems that I have checked off, I have most of the popular games for those systems. So they really don't have an option but to send me filler titles a lot. So maybe I'm getting quite a few sports games in this box. And to be honest with you, I'm perfectly okay with that. Because like I've told you guys in the past, I am casually going for full sets of these games. But I do appreciate them writing me that note. So I will show you that one more time if you guys want to read that. And then on the back of this, it's basically like a flyer, giving you the price points of the boxes and stuff like that. Alright, so next up we've got trinkets, which are stickers. We've gotten stickers before. I see 2 right now. I don't know if there's any more. But these are awesome. So basically you've got a Link. And you've got like, you know, another Legend of Zelda sticker here. So those are really cool. I could definitely find some use for those somewhere. Alright, so let's get this thing started. And the first game up feels like we've got a Super Nintendo game. I'll show you guys first. Alright, so for the Super Nintendo, we have Newman Haas IndyCar featuring Nigel Mansell. I guess that's how you say that. But it's an IndyCar racing game. I'm a pretty big fan of racing games in general. And I do like quite a few IndyCar games. So I will be interested to check this out and see how it is. And, you know, it's a Super Nintendo game I don't have, so I'm happy to add it to the collection. Alright, so next up, I feel another Super Nintendo game. I'll show you guys first. Alright, so we have Olympic Summer Games. So, I don't know too much about this, but I'm guessing it's kind of like a mini-game compilation of different Summer Olympic sports. Don't have it. You know, I actually like quite a few of these. The Nagano Winter Olympics game on Nintendo 64, I think it is. I actually have a lot of fun with that. So I'm excited to put this in and try it out. So yeah, another Super Nintendo game I don't have that I'm happy to add to the collection. Alright, so next up, another Super Nintendo game I'll show you guys. Alright, so we have Beavis and Butthead for Super Nintendo. So, unfortunately, I got this game last month in this box. To be honest with you, I probably didn't check it off. I'll have to double check to see if it's my fault, which I'm probably pretty sure it is. But nonetheless, Beavis and Butthead is a good game to get in this box because I could use this as really good trade bait, or I could sell it on eBay, you know. But nonetheless, I'm happy to get it, Beavis and Butthead for Super Nintendo. Even though I already have it. But I can use it for something. Alright, so next up I feel another Super Nintendo game. Show you guys. Alright, so we have Super Battle Tank 2. Don't know anything about this game. My guess is it's some kind of tank combat game. But, you know, nonetheless, like I said, another game I don't have that I'm happy to add to the collection. I think I'm approaching 325 Super Nintendo games or so. I probably won't never get the complete set, but it is fun hunting down and finding games you don't have. But yeah, Super Battle Tank 2 for Super Nintendo. Alright, so next up, I feel a Nintendo 64 game next. Show you guys. Alright, so we have FIFA Soccer 64 for the Nintendo 64. Don't know if I have this one or not. I know there's several FIFA games on the Nintendo 64. I'll have to double check. But, you know, nonetheless, happy to get it. It's a Nintendo 64 game I don't have, I'm guessing. So, nonetheless, happy to get it. So, yeah, FIFA Soccer 64 for Nintendo 64. Alright, so I feel another Nintendo 64 game. I'll show you guys. Alright, so we have Bottom of the Ninth. Juan Gonzalez 1998 AL MVP. So it's a baseball game. Don't have it. I think I'm approaching 220 Nintendo 64 games. So this is definitely one that I need. That, you know, to be honest with you, when I'm searching for Nintendo 64 games, sports games are not the games that I'm looking to buy first. So it is kind of nice that I'm getting them from these boxes. So yeah, Bottom of the Ninth for Nintendo 64. Alright, so I think we have a GameCube game next. Show you guys. Alright, so we have The Sims 2 Pets. So yeah, GameCube game I don't have, so I'm happy to add this to the collection. I have somewhere around 250 GameCube games or so this will make a good addition. I'm not the biggest Sims fan. I played them a little bit when I was younger on PC, but now I really don't have the time to put in games like this. Let's open this up. This looks to be in a real GameCube case, so that's really cool. And it is. So you've got the game there. Unfortunately, no manual, but, you know, I don't really need that. So yeah, cool. I'm happy to add this to the collection. The Sims 2 Pets for GameCube. Alright, so I think I feel another little trinket in here. We've actually got a Pokemon pencil, which is interesting. I don't even know if I have any pencils in my house, so this might be the only pencil that I have, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, Pokemon pencil, neat little throw-in item with the Zelda stickers. Alright, so I think we are down to handhelds, guys, so the rest of these should be Game Boy games. So let's get this started, and I'll show you guys the Game Boy games. Alright, so first up, so we have Side Pocket for the Game Boy. So, you know, it's a pool game. I mean, there's not much you can say about it. Some of these actually tend to be pretty fun, though. And it's one I don't have. I've actually been looking at this one on eBay a little bit because it's, you know, fairly cheap or whatnot and a good game to add to the collection. But yeah, Side Pocket on Game Boy. Good addition to my Game Boy collection. Alright, so next up for the Game Boy, we have Tamagotchi for the Game Boy. You know, I didn't even really know this was a thing, to be honest with you. I never really got into the Tamagotchi craze, so I probably won't spend too much time on this game. But since I don't have it, I'm happy to add it to the collection. So yeah, Tamagotchi on the original Game Boy. Alright, so next up on the Game Boy, we have the Amazing Spider-Man on the Game Boy. So I have not played this version of this game, but I typically like Spider-Man games. I'm guessing since this is on the Game Boy, it's probably like a side-scrolling platforming action type game. So definitely looking forward to trying this out. The cartridge looks like it's been in a little bit of a war, but as long as it works, that's all that matters to me. But yeah, the Amazing Spider-Man on Game Boy. Alright, so next up on Game Boy, show you guys. Alright, so we have the Rugrats movie for Game Boy. So, I'll be honest with you, back during like the PlayStation 1 era, there was a couple Rugrats games that I actually really liked to play. Kind of like a guilty pleasure type game. So it will be interesting to put this in and see, you know, how this plays on the Game Boy. But yeah, the Rugrats movie on Game Boy. Who didn't like 90s Nickelodeon back in the day? Alright, so we are on to the last game, guys. And, you know, let's see how we end this box. So I'll show you guys first. Alright, so we have Barbie. Game Girl? That's an interesting title. Game Girl. So yeah, Barbie for the Game Boy. I do not have this. I think I have Barbie games on the NES and the Super Nintendo, so why not add a Game Boy game to the collection? But yeah, interesting way to end the box. But yeah, Barbie on the Game Boy. Alright, so yeah, that's it. Nothing else in the box. That is it, guys. We got 12 games. And, you know, to be honest with you, there's nothing in here that's really, like, wow to me. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I could sit here and pretend that all these games are fantastic, but you saw. Most of these are, like, filler titles or sports games. But if you watch my videos, you know I pick up a ton of games. I know these guys have trouble finding games to send me, and I completely understand that. And to be honest with you, even though I might not play a whole lot of these games, I'm happy to have them. Because like I said, I need them for my collection. And I'm perfectly okay with the service. Like I said, I love getting this box. I really enjoy the surprise factor of, you know, not knowing what I'm getting. It's fun pulling these games out of the box. So please don't look at this video and this box as a negative. because I actually really enjoy this and I'm perfectly fine and happy with what I got. But let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about this box. Did you like what they sent me? Did you think this was worth $79? I'll try to put what the total price of the games are from pricecharting.com so you guys can get an idea of if I got my value or not. But I would love to hear y'all's opinions nonetheless. But guys, I think I'm probably going to end this video. But first I want to say thank you so very much for tuning in to this episode of GBA. If you haven't, please like, comment, subscribe. It would help me out tremendously. If you know anybody who might like this kind of content, please share the video around. I'm always looking to grow the channel a little bit. And, just want to say thank you to everybody. I appreciate everybody that watches these videos. But for now, I think I'm going to go open up some more boxes, maybe play some video games, try to enjoy the rest of my evening. I hope you do too. So until next time, everyone, I'll see you later.